Alright, try to do something very basic, which is to create a stack which is first and last out. So just going to make a stack and we'll write some very silly simple test cases for it and test for risk condition. So let's start with this. So stack. Okay, so let's call it stack.go this time. So Spark is stack because it's a library and not a executable. So I like my import block because I'm remote lightning native later. Let's define our stack. Just basically going to have a list which is an interface array. I think that's all. So what are the operations we have to perform? So we need to be able to do push, pop, pick, and we should be able to retrieve the size of our stack. Okay, let's have an helper function to create a new stack. So let's have a new stack, which is done stack. This stack make. So basically just having an empty list, initialize with an empty list. Yeah, so that's that. So let's add the functions, the methods rather, because it's going to be attached to stack. So from stack push should take an interface. Let's call it obj. Then we need to have pop. It's not gonna take anything. It's gonna return an interface. Then we need to have pick. This guy like going to behave like pop, just like it's not gonna remove the element from the stack. Then we need to be able to get the size of our stack. Size should be an int. This is probably the simplest, so we'll just do this. Yeah, so let's come back up here. Let's push. To push, we need the element to be at the top and everything else pushed downwards. So let's have a temp folder, which is just gonna be interface initialize with just this. Interface array initialize with all this. So stack.list is now going to be equals to append to tmp stack.list. Yeah, that should be it for push. For pop, okay, first we need to know if it's empty. I mean, it can be less than 0. Don't mind me. Just used to doing it that way. So let's return new here. So after that, let's order our variable. Let's call it obj. Because it's stack.list into bracket 0. So because we're going to return this. So after that, let's append to an empty list. Empty interface array. So stack.list slice of element at index 1 and the rest except the first one. Yeah. So after that, let's return obj. So since pop is very similar to pick, so I'm gonna have to just copy this. So check if it's empty, return nil. Just return the object that inject 0. We're not doing anything to it, so we don't need you. Sorry. Okay. Then I guess that's all. Let's see if our app is good to go. Oh, interesting. Successful. Now let's test out. The only way we can know if what you wrote is correct is to write a small test. So let's do that by coming here, stack underscore test.go. So package still package stack import. In this case, you have to import testing. So let's just have one function. So let's return something very basic. Test. So this one is going to take testing.t. So what should we do? Let's just push an update into our stack. Let's push one, pick it, check the size, let's pop it, check the size again. So basically we've called our 4 functions like that: push, pick, pop, and size. So let's first initialize our stack. We have a new stack function there. So let's push one in there. So let's check if what the push is actually this. Let's take a look at it with pick. So if s.pick, let me use this. If I comma okay, so that we have a compile time error. Just s.pick.int, just a way to double check to prevent a compile time error. Even though this is a test case anyway, so the compile time is still an error. Everything should work smoothly. But in your proper code, you may want to do it this way, and not okay, because it has to be okay, or I is not equals to 1. Both conditions have to be true, so definitely there is an error. So expected this found so this pass expected 1 found I, makes it easy. So let's build, let's test, yeah, passed. So you inserted it successfully. Okay, let's insert one more item. Let's push 2 and push 5 in there. So basically you can repeat this. Okay, so in this case we're expecting this to be 5. Expecting this to be 5. So let's see. Yeah, the passes. Now we have 2 items in there, and pick is actually returning the topmost one. So let's test the size. If s.size is not equals to 2, because we know we have 2 elements inside it now. So let's have this expected this found this. So expected to found s.size. So let's test again. We passed. Okay, so I think we've done push, pick, and size. So we need to be able to pop. We need to check if you can pop successfully. So let's pop. Let's call this val. So val should be, because 5 is the last thing we inserted in there, so val should be 5. So if remember, this is an interface, so we might want to do what we did before. I comma val dot int. Oh, sorry. I comma OK equals to val dot int. Not OK. It has to be OK, and I has to be equals to 5 because that was the last thing we put in there. So now it's not equals to 5. That's an error. Expected is found. So we expected 5, found I. Okay, let's see what's wrong with me. Okay. Yeah, good. Passed. Alright. Let's check the size again. The size should not be equals to 1. The size is not equals to 1. I should just copy that, but not too much to retype. Found listed size. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, good. Passed. So basically, we've tested all our functions and they are passing. But there's one minor thing I want to show. Let's take a look at something. Let's say inside your code you have ones the other to use multiple Go routines. So let's say I have this Go function s.push. Let's say I push 5. Okay, let me be able to wait for this Go routine. So let me have done. Let me call it done. Make jan bool. So when this one is done, tell bool that we are done. Sorry, tell done that you are done. Interesting. So let's see through. Yeah. So this one too is trying to do the same thing. Let's not push. Let's say we're trying to push 8. So we're trying to push 8, and we have a. Okay. So after pushing it, let's just wait for the go routine. So okay. Current thing is, if you do this, it's going to pass. But you know what? Let me show you something. Go test what? Go test race. Can you see that? Data race. So what actually happened there is multiple Go routines trying to push to it at the same time. So at this point, we're not really sure which Go routine is going to do this first, and we're not sure which value is going to be there. So one way to solve that is to do this. Let's go back to previous code, which is, so let's go back to our stack struct and let's add the solution in there. So the solution is to use a mutex. So let's say I have sync. Let's just embed the mutex in there. Yeah. So before we push, we need to do stack.lock to make sure there's only one Go routine that can do that, and we can defer the unlock. So it becomes the last thing to be executed in that function. Very simple. So let's say copy this. The same thing for pop. Then the same thing for pick. Yeah, list. I don't think you need to bother ourselves about list. So let's format our code. Let's build. Oh, okay. Too few values instruct initializer. Sorry. Yeah, I've added something new here, so I need to be able to delete. An empty mutex value is actually a valid initialization, so just have to do this list. I think we should be good. Yeah, so let's test in and successful. Let's go and do erase condition tests. You can see pass now, so you can even do HTML. Oh, it's 8.9, not bad. So we're done here. Basically what solved that is the mutex. So we are sure that two Go routines cannot add to the stack at the same time. So you have to wait for it. So let me go back to our test. I'm actually not trying to achieve anything with this. I'm just trying to show you a possible race condition in there. Just something trivial. In the real world, you probably need more test cases than this, but it's just something very basic. So I guess that's it. So let's test. It should be good. So perfect. Let's push our go to keyboard. Let's just call it stack. Simple stack. Public, blah, blah, blah. I don't need. So let's just don't mind me. Basically, I can just copy the entirety of this and it's gonna work. Okay, so sorry, I supposed to add to first unit cancel. What's wrong with my connection? Oh, done. So simple refresh should have the latest version. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.